Championship Saturday at MLS NEXT Cup presented by Allstate. It's a rainy morning here in Harriman, Utah. Welcome in to Zions Bank Stadium as we're getting ready for the first of 8 championship matches over the course of the weekend. And we've got a good one here to kick things off. It's Sporting Wichita against Club Ohio in the U15 Academy Division here at MLS NEXT Cup presented by Allstate as we take a look at the pathway these two teams took to reach the final here today. 32 teams came to Utah. Only 2 remain. A trophy on the line here this morning. Welcome into the booth along with Jalil Anibaba. I'm Carter Augustine. Thanks for watching all week, and we've got an exciting day for you. 4 championship matches throughout the day, and a good one this morning. Jalil spoke to both coaches before the match. They said they expected to be here. They got through this round of 32 into the final, and now just one match away from lifting the trophy. What are you expecting here this morning?
Yeah, Midwest Showdown. We've known for forever and a day, it seems like, that very good football resides in the Midwest. It is here in the Salt Lake area. I expect a chippy, competitive match. But when you get in front of goal, these are 2 teams that can hit the back of the net. Yeah,
2 teams that have been firing on all cylinders. Let's take a look at the starters for each as Sporting Wichita will line up in the 4-3-3, and they have a nice front 3 of Anozi, Marsh, and Glanzer, who have been leading the way for Sporting Wichita, a 4-3 thriller in the semifinals over Albion SC Riverside on Thursday to book their passage through to the championship here today. Meanwhile, for Club Ohio, also a dangerous attacking trio as they got through on penalties in the semifinals over Coppermine SC. Let's keep an eye on Campbell Fletcher behind that front 3 as he's been in the goals throughout the tournament as well. Rainy conditions, windy conditions here this morning, but they have subsided in time for kickoff as away we go. Championship Saturday underway at MLS NEXT Cup presented by Allstate. It's Sporting Wichita against Club Ohio in the U15 Academy Division. 32 teams entered the field here in the Salt Lake City area, and it's down to these last 2 to determine who will be champions in the U15 Academy Division at MLS NEXT Cup. Along with Jalil Anibaba, I am Carter Augustine, and thank you for watching all week long. A long, arduous season culminating in MLS NEXT Cup playoffs, and these 2 teams were hoping to be here, and they have seen those hopes come true as Sporting Wichita will be going from left to right in the gray, and Club Ohio committing the foul in the black with the green badge. And already a free kick. Looks like Sporting Wichita are going to send big bodies up from the back here, turn this into a set piece. Just a minute already flown by in this first half.
Good way to start the game off. A set piece for Sporting Wichita, like you said, bringing the numbers forward. Good service.
In towards the back stick. Goalkeeper late arriving, and it's scrambled over the line. A wonderful Wichita starts in the championship match. First set piece, first chance, and it's the first goal. Sporting Wichita 1, Club Ohio 0. Well, that's the way to start a championship final.
Yeah, we talk about how important set pieces are, especially early in the match. Floated into the mixer, and there's just a crash course of collisions there, but it's Sporting Wichita that reacts first, and they find themselves on the score sheet early on in this match. If you are a fan of this team, and there are many parents in the stands going absolutely nuts, you're happy. A lot of work to do, but this is the exciting stuff that we come to this Salt Lake City area to see.
Canyon Glanzer, the man there on hand to scramble it over the line after that goal mouth coming together. The goalkeeper coming out, couldn't claim. There were bodies flying everywhere, and Glanzer had his head on his shoulders in the right place at the right time. And Sporting Wichita lead early on in the championship match.
The reason why set pieces are so crucial, especially early on in the match, is because you can create a lot of chaos. Very difficult to defend when you put it in the mixer like that. goalkeeper and defenders that get their hairs a little bit crossed. But then as well, you have two Sporting Wichita players very advantageous and aggressive to get into that mixer, creates a difficult situation, and then a tap in at the back post. Time and time again, set pieces change games.
Second goal of the tournament for Glanzer. And now perhaps an opportunity to respond for Club Ohio. They have a free kick, and that's a bit closer than the one that Sporting Wichita scored from.
Yeah. Somewhat of a similar angle. The difference between this one is you have the choice now to go either on goal or you can pull something off the training ground. I really like set pieces from this area, even if it's a right-footed player, which we see standing over the ball here. A lot of the goal can use the two-man, which now looks like a three-man wall, to shield the goalkeeper's vision. Can go near post or far post here. Really like this angle.
Matthew Blind standing over the dead ball for Club Ohio. He'll curl it and go for goal himself, and that's a good gather at the near post for Sporting Wichita. We like the ambition to take it direct from the dead ball, but couldn't quite match ambition with execution there.
Yeah, very much do like the ambition. When you're playing on a turf surface here, when it's been raining essentially all morning, we're lucky that the rain subsided once kickoff came around, but it's been raining all morning. The ball is going to move slick. It's going to skip up. Like the idea to try to bounce it off the turf.
Esteban Mogollon dancing his way through a trio of gray shirts and into the area. He draws a penalty. Esteban Mogollon taking on defenders. And Club Ohio have a chance for an immediate riposte.
Yeah, this is very good footwork here. For me, I saw the contact completely outside the box. I'm not sure how this is a penalty, but at the end of the day, it is called. And Ohio has the chance to get themselves back in it. I do like the feet and technical ability to weave in and out of two defenders and then draw the contact. But again, the contact was clearly outside the box.
Well, it's up to Keanu Rosales, the goalkeeper, to try and keep Sporting Wichita ahead, as Owen Watson is going to be the man tasked with pulling Club Ohio back level. Responsibility on the shoulders of Owen Watson. Rosales dancing in between the pipes. Little stutter step in the run up. Watson buries it. He sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. It's 1-1, just past 5 minutes gone. A rollicking start to this championship match.
Yeah, Watson steps up calmly. Wrong foots the goalkeeper, opens up his hips. I like this finish here. Stares the goalkeeper in the eye, picks his choice, and then slots it home. Sometimes you have to wait almost 90 minutes for a goal. We've been here in 7 minutes, and we have 2. I like this as far as excitement is concerned, competitive spirit, and both teams saying, we are here in the finals to make this a very difficult match.
Second goal of the tournament for Watson. He scored back on match day 1 for Club Ohio all the way a week ago on Saturday. He's on the ball now as they step up their pressure. He swerves past the defender. Watson still with it. And down he goes.
Oh, another dangerous set piece here.
Tug of the shirts. Watson draws a free kick in a tantalizing position here for Club Ohio. A breathless start in this final.
Hey, I love it. This is what we come all the way here to this, again, the Salt Lake City region to see football at the highest order. And these two teams are showing exactly why they got themselves into the final.
Well, slice of luck perhaps for Club Ohio to turn that into a penalty, but it was this man, Esteban Mogollon, who drew it. He lines up from the dead ball. Mogollon wouldn't quite dip in time. Opportunity for the players to catch their breath now, as it's been an intense start to the match. Rosales dipping as it arrived towards the feet of Bryant Garza. Now stepping up into the attack was Declan Hillebush. Back towards Garza. Wichita on the ball. Haven't seen much of it since they went ahead. It's been a fantastic response from Club Ohio.
It really has been.
Long ball from the keeper. Beautifully brought down. Campbell Fletcher couldn't quite make anything of it. Now that careers off the touch of David Bassong, and look at that, he's able to spin past the will-be marker, keep it in play, and that could perhaps spark a move for the side from Ohio. Along the back line for William Olson. As he surveys the scene, he's going to launch it forward up towards Mogollon. Trying to back in against the defender. He was beaten initially. Recovered well, and that's a good battle on the near side. This time won by Kellen Christians. Here's the goal scorer, Glanzer.
Like that.
Whoop. Past the defender. Little scoop to the edge of the D, and that's well read by Olsen. All of a sudden it breaks free in midfield. James McCurgan trying to find Fletcher. Fletcher going one-on-one, and he's stopped in his tracks by Jackson Price.
Yeah, it's very good defending there from Jackson Price. Make sure that he just looks straight at the ball and nothing else. Crucial challenge there.
Mogollon looking for the return, as making the run forward was Elias Froling. That's good hold-up play for Wichita as they can invite Glanzer to cross the halfway line and into the attack. Move Sporting Wichita. Glanzer ducks round one. Slide tackle perfectly timed. Stepping was Christians to win it. Astute from the last man back. Just going to let that roll over the line. Didn't see any options available to him, so it will be a throw for Sporting Wichita. Arriving to the final here after a week's work of action. 10 minutes gone, 1-1 in the U15 Academy final here at MLS Next Cup, presented by Allstate. Crunching challenge in the center circle. It bounces kindly there for Club Ohio. Nearly a costly giveaway. Stab at it along the back line from Brody Ems. Hillebush switching it to the far side. Trying to split the double team, was blind. Down he goes. Referee seeing nothing wrong with the challenge. Abram Solorio Rojas dropping it off. And a towering header at the back from Price. Both teams trying to get control. That's nicely done. Blind splitting the two defenders, but the return pass just going to roll agonizingly away from him, out for a goal kick. Sporting Wichita 1-0 over NEFC last Saturday in the round of 32. They moved on to Monday for the round of 16, where they got past the Football Academy on penalties 2-2. And they responded well to a late equalizer from the Football Academy, managed to get by 4-3 in the penalty kick shootout. And then Tuesday in the quarterfinals, a 1-0 victory over Athletum FC Academy, before Thursday's semifinal, a wild one against Albion SC Riverside, 4-3, 7-goal thriller. Wichita through to the final, but they've got a couple 1-0 victories, Jalil. They have a penalty kick shootout victory already in the tournament, so they're used to playing in some tight affairs here in Utah at MLS Next Cup.
Yeah, and that should pay dividends for them. As far as preparation is concerned, you can see they aren't shaken by how this game has played out already. So often we talk about ability and technique, capability, but the mentality of these players is very strong here. There's been a lot of minutes logged on the legs, and that has more effects on the mind than really anything else. being able to play so many games in quick succession, flip the script, rest and recover, and get themselves sharp and ready here for the finals today. You can see both sides very much understand the professionalism that it takes to not only get yourself into the final, but to show that you are ready to take gold, if you will, home. So I really like what I'm seeing here down on the pitch. Now it's going to be which side is able to really run away with this game and become victorious, because it's been a very even match so far.
Sporting Wichita knocking it around. To your point, the Club Ohio coaching staff called this a growing up moment. This is the U15 division.
Yep.
A huge moment for the players out on the pitch.
Yeah, absolutely.
And speaking to the Club Ohio coaching staff, he feels that his side always expected to be in the final. Said they will be pragmatic here in the final. Yes, they like to play with the ball on the deck, but he said they're going to do what it takes to win.
Absolutely. And we've already seen that on display here. Seen good movement of the ball, but not shy to go direct when needed. It's a good ball there.
Into feet. As Fletcher tries to hold things up, he manages to do so. Getting back on the ball, he finds Mogollon. Mogollon dancing in between two. Mogollon, quick feet inside the area. It's still with Mogollon. Finally, Wichita able to get it away, and now Mogollon going to be called for the foul. Well, you can see why this young man wears the number 10 for Club Ohio.
Absolutely, we've seen it on display. Mogollon not afraid to dance and wiggle in between many defenders. But in the end, you have to give Wichita a lot of credit, but that team defending there. We often talk about how important help defending is in basketball, but it is a crucial facet of any back line and or a midfield line that is protecting that back line in football as well.
Spoken by a man who knows his way around the positions along the back line, of course. So there's an interception in the center circle. Bit of a heavy touch. Mogollon backtracking, back tackling, and now he can find the feet of Fletcher. Scrambled away there by Celorio Rojas. I beg your pardon, this is Celorio Rojas, as he's got a little chop move to move into the attack for Wichita. Michael knows he's going to let it run across his body. He's looking for the foul. Referee seeing nothing wrong. The challenge from David Bassong. As Club Ohio also have been battle tested, as you'd expect, to reach the final. 4-2, they defeated Weston FC last Saturday in the round of 32. Fletcher gets beyond the first defender. That's clever. The first touch in traffic. And now Celorio Rojas. That's
very good ball.
Beautiful ball into the path of Glanzer. Glanzer, edge of the area, trying to get past the last defender. Glanzer cutting inside. Kick save. That's magnificent. Keeping it out was John Kelly, the keeper. Corner kick to come for Sporting Wichita.
Yeah, this is very good stuff here. The goal scorer looking to double up on his luck. His first attempt is to get straight down to the end line, but I like that little hezzy to get to his left and a quick shot off. Goalkeeper, the captain, makes a very good save. In the end, first corner kick on the morning.
They scored from the first set piece. Just about a minute gone. Sporting Wichita, what can they do from their first corner? 2 to the near side. And some late arrivals from the center defenders. Quarter of an hour gone here at MLS Next Cup, presented by Allstate. It's whipped in towards the near post. And again, it's scrambled over the line. Sporting Wichita take full advantage. Club Ohio asking for a foul, but it's Jackson Price there to put Wichita back in front 2-1.
Yeah, set pieces sometimes pay off, and Price understands exactly where the money is, right there in the area where goals are scored. This is 2 times in a row here where Ohio can't really get their hairs all straight, and Price makes no mistake about it there. There's confusion, somewhat of a cry there for a foul, but in the end, Price makes no mistake about it. 2-1 up to Wichita here early on in this final.
We've been talking about it all tournament, set pieces in knockout football. And Jackson Price gets his second goal of the tournament. Their 2 goals in this final have been from set pieces.
They really have been, and they've been advantageous on the rebounds there. But for me, what is standing out about the service for Wichita is that they're putting it in the most dangerous areas, causing a lot of confusion. And we've seen now it's the second bite at the apple that's allowed them to go 2-1 up on the score sheet here in just the 18th minute.
Free kick now for Club Ohio as they have to respond. So once again, getting knocked down on the canvas. Can they pick themselves up in the championship match? Something for the goalkeeper for Club Ohio to think about, as well, as they have been putting those free kicks right in on his head and putting some traffic in around to try and deal with. Can Club Ohio do the same now? Line held on the edge of the 18. That's where the ball is delivered, and Solorio Rojas able to get it away. That's launched back, hopefully, and watched onto the roof of the net by Rosales. Gonna have our first substitution of the match. Club Ohio gonna go to the bench and bring on J.C. Banda, as he will replace Matthew Blind.
Substitution for Ohio, leaving the match, number 23, Matthew Blind.
Just about 20 minutes past here at the start of the final, and the number 7 entering the fray off the bench, and he has been in the goals. So a goal threat entering for Club Ohio. He's got 3 in the tournament already. J.C. Banda mentions that 4-2 win over Weston FC, round of 32. On to Monday for the round of 16, where they defeated Washington East Surf SC by 3-0. Then a couple of tight ones. 2-1 over Galaxy Sporting Club in the quarterfinals on Tuesday, where Campbell Fletcher scored a 90th minute winner for Club Ohio. And he scored the opener in the semifinals. For Coppermine SC got an equalizer. They had to go to penalties. Club Ohio 5-4 on pens through to the championship match. They've got a throw in, and he's drying off the ball along the far side. They're expecting a long throw, and that's plenty of distance on it. Flicked on. Cut out by Solorio Rojas.
It's a very good throw in there in a dangerous area.
Back onto it, Fletcher. Brought down. Will it be a free kick, or is it another opportunity at a long throw?
Yeah, it looks like a throw in there. I got all day for challenges like that. That is excellent. It's a competitive spirit that we're talking about there, and those are the types of challenges that plant that seed in the attacking players' minds, that if you're going to try to go up that side, it's going to be difficult for you.
Well, long throw has been a set piece already for Club Ohio, and it goes from Fletcher. And Wichita doing what Club Ohio couldn't do on the 2 goals.
Yep.
Able to scramble it away as that ball was bouncing inside the area. Nosey trying to keep it going, and it's touched out by Club Ohio. Throw in to come for Sporting Wichita. It was Nosey who was just trying to get in the way of the goalkeeper on that second goal. Club Ohio asking for a foul, but certainly he's entitled to his space inside the area as well.
Uh-oh.
A legal throw in the end. And that's a slice of luck this time for Sporting Wichita. Slipping out of the hands, and a reminder that it has been wet this morning here in Harriman, Utah. Expecting the rain to hold off for the remainder of this championship Saturday. That's what I was told by the stadium crew here. Hoping that's based in fact more than hope. As Glanzer wins it away. Glanzer spots the run of Nosey, and he picks him out. Nosey slips by 1, but shows too much of it to the keeper. Banda. First action since coming on. No nonsense clearance that. Smashed into the ad boards.
Look at the goal scorer there. Sporting Wichita does a very good job to find a rebound right at the top of that 6-yard box, smashes it home.
Set piece have been the name of the game. We've seen here for Club Ohio, though, they have very special ability to hit a long throw to go into the mixer. They look to try to get toward the corner of the 6-yard box for a flick on.
Another catapult in from Fletcher, knocked down for Mogollon, who takes it on. It was sitting up nicely on the bounce, went into the gloves of Rosales.
I like that, though, from Mogollon. He's obviously been all over this game, drawing the penalty kick, and then has the technique and the ability for that volley, if you will. Definitely keep an eye out on him to continue to affect this match, mainly through his dribbling ability.
The goal scorer Watson dropping deep and losing out. That's a clever little flick over the defender. Garza away for Sporting Wichita. Anozi dangles that foot back, keeps it alive for the All Gray. Glanzer. It's Lodia Rojas living up to that number 5 on his shirt.
It's a good ball.
Curled down the near side for Christians. Fakes out, ducks in, and back to the near side it goes for Glanzer. Glanzer. Still Glanzer on his left. Took a deflection. That's a good reaction save. Just skipping off the wet turf here, and it's well held by Kelly. Bit unorthodox. The touch off the thigh from Kobe Raymond. Garza starting to get a bit more on the ball for Wichita. Looks to the left, instead feeds it to Glanzer on the right. Glanzer has been confident taking defenders on. Glanzer on his left. Scraped away defensively by Hillebush. Clever turn. Banda. Solorio Rojas draws the cheers from the Wichita supporters in the stands. Here is Michael Anozi. He's been with the SKC Academy at times. Garza. Well seen at the back by Froling as he cuts it out in for a throw into Sporting Wichita. Midway through the first half. 2-1 Wichita lead. Stood up hopefully towards the top of the box. It was a good ball in from Ems, but up to the challenge along the back line was Basong. Decent spell this for Sporting Wichita. Kobe Raymond keeping it alive. Anozi, low cross, turned into a shot, and it's a glove. Still alive now for Sporting Wichita. That's a half clearance picked up by Garza. He'll scoop it off for Kobe Raymond. Up from the left back position, and that one just about flies over the top corner. A couple chances here for Sporting Wichita.
Yeah, like you said, Sporting Wichita has had a lot of joy in the last couple of minutes. Good passage of play, getting down toward the inline. This is an excellent ball across the face of the goal. Like, though, what I see from the goalkeeper of Ohio does a very good job to get a touch there. So Wichita goes to the bench for the first time.
Adia Solomon going to check in for Michael Anozi. That cross from Anozi might have just taken a deflection as well. So the shot stopping from John Kelly has been on point. It's been the balls in the air from service from set pieces that have worked well for Sporting Wichita. Couple of headers on. And Fletcher's onto it. Through the legs he goes. Fletcher with a nutmeg into the attack. He touches it round the defender. The chase for Banda to the end line. He keeps it in. Chalk on his boots. Banda trying to sidestep a defender, and he does draw a corner. Good work there from the number 7 and the number 9. Club Ohio with the corner kick.
Yeah, I like that. Like that matchup there on the far side. Banda doing a very good job to
or in the first corner kick on the morning for his side there, just looking to get it out of his feet, get toward the end line, and then flash one across the face of goal. Now expect an in-swinger to come in here. Hopefully they can give Sporting Wichita a taste of their own medicine as from the perspective of their fans, just to whip this in a dangerous area.
That's what Mogollon's trying to do, in towards the near post. M's rising up above everyone to head it away. Back towards Mogollon. But he was just on his heels a bit. Song unable to connect. They're looking for a second phase of that set piece. It won't come. Throwing for Sporting Wichita. Intercepted, knockdown header for Hillebush. A deft defensive header to win back possession for Club Ohio. Gloria Rojas underneath. Glanzer handing it off for Paxton Marsh. Marsh down the line. Trying to find the sub Solomon. They will have a throw. Touch tight to the corner flag. First we've seen from Paxton Marsh. U.S. Youth International at the futsal level. Solomon checks two and chips it over for Marsh. But good defensive line from Club Ohio as they're able to step and catch Glanzer offside.
Right there. That's the one.
Stepping in front, Christians gets there first, but Mogollon keeping with it. Spinning back towards his back line was Watson. And now Basong being invited forward as he's tracked by Anozi. Already back on after checking out.
I like that there from Anozi. Showing the ability to track back when needed. It's obviously dangerous going forward, but any excellent winger has to be two-sided, helping out on both sides of the ball. Very well done from the left-sided winger for Sporting Wichita.
Mogollon through traffic. Trying to slide it into the run of Froling.
Talk about tracking back. That is a crucial intervention there for Glazer, the goal scorer that got everything started early on in this match. If he does not track back, it's a dangerous opportunity for Club Ohio as they go to the bench.
A couple subs to come on. David Basong going to check out. As Owen Giroux and Jackson Rogers will check in for Club Ohio. Another long throw to come. Fletcher launches it towards the near post. Headed right back from whence it came. Fletcher now on the bounce. Cross in on the half volley. And on the half volley, it's well cleared by Wichita. Now Solomon looking for an Ozzy. How about that take off the shoulder? Inventive from the Wichita number 7. They've got just the two of them up in the attack. They're combining well. Now reinforcements arriving. Solomon to the byline. Solomon has it snuffed out right at the source. A corner kick manufactured from back to front for Sporting Wichita.
Yeah, that's very good work between Solomon and Anozi. Anozi patiently waits for Solomon to come back over, and then he's able to get toward the end line. Like you talked about, reinforcements were in the box, but very good stuff. Intelligent attacking between those two to draw a crucial second corner kick for their side.
And we've seen how dangerous they are on a dead ball situation, Sporting Wichita. Glanzer and Marsh on the near side.
You expect this corner kick from Glanzer to just be dropped right into that 6-yard box. Referee is talking to Anozi, making sure that he understands, okay, he's got to give the goalkeeper a little bit of space there. You can see the defender in between goalkeeper and attacker.
Glanzer one hand to the sky. Hurling it in towards the near post. Another testing bit of service. That's off a black shirt. Another corner kick to come.
Like that service from Glanzer. You always want to miss out the first line of defense there. He does exactly that. Then the second defender for Club Ohio has to come over and settle for just giving up another corner kick.
Another opportunity for Glanzer to test the defense. Corner kick this time to the top of the 6. Up first was Fletcher, still alive for Wichita. And this time Club Ohio able to clear the lines from a set piece. Raymond has his pass intercepted. In the way there was Watson. Calmness personified from Solorio Rojas. Looked like a handball. Referee didn't spot it as one. Does give the free kick to Club Ohio. Might have just got away with the handball there, the black and green. In a hurry to get things restarted. Too much in a hurry, as that's well read by Raymond. He looks for the run of Solomon. Sliding low was Olsen. He got a touch away, but it's still with Wichita.
Like what I'm seeing on the left side of the defense for Sporting Wichita, Raymond has been excellent, reading pretty much every single attack that has come up his side. He's put in some crucial challenges. He understands exactly how to distinguish attacks, but he's clean on the ball as well moving forward.
Already more than half an hour gone this morning at Zions Bank Stadium, the first of our 4 championship finals today. We've got 4 more coming tomorrow for you on the MLS YouTube channel as well. MLS Next Cup presented by Allstate. Advantage given by the referee. Tackled out by Wichita. Again, they're in a hurry to get the throw in. This was Banda walking the tightrope. Are they going to send big bodies forward for a long throw? It looks like they will. Campbell Fletcher going to load the catapult once again. That's a launch into the area, testing one from the long throw. And they've been up to the test thus far, but it's a second opportunity now. Fletcher, a clever cut back to the edge. Little flick. Doesn't come off for Hillebush. Goalkeeper's telling everybody to stay forward as Kelly smashes it into the area. Powerful header clear, picked up by Marsh. Bit of a dangerous back pass, and Christians had to be alert on his toes. He scrambles it away. Throw in for Club Ohio. Into the final 10 minutes of normal time here at the end of the first half. A chilly morning in Harriman, Utah. But it's been heating up out on the pitch. Right around 50 degrees still. As Fletcher directs traffic ahead of another long throw. They've been aiming towards the big man, William Olsen. Picked up by Banda. Mogollon looks for the give and go. Christians does a good job of preventing the corner.
Overall, just really like how this game is playing out. You can see both teams here. They're relying on service into the box to create confusion, but through the phases of play, they both understand how to get the ball on the ground and pass, look for the right moments to advance their attacking players into 1v1 moments, especially in wide areas. Club Ohio has a very good long throw that they've been knocking on the door with. Here they come again.
Fletcher again looking for Olsen, knocked down from Wichita, who have been defending those throws pretty well. Kelly right at the halfway line. Another launch forward from the keeper. M's not risking anything. He heard the shout from the keeper, decided to get the header clear anyways. As Solomon applies the pressure, that rushes Olsen into the clearance. Velvety touch there from Watson. as he brings it down.
Good turn.
Banda turned into the challenger Raymond. Those two in a great duel on the far side. This time Raymond gets a tackle in.
I'll tell you what, I like that kid Raymond on the far side. Excellent defender.
Hillebush able to get beyond the two defenders in gray this time. Up towards Fletcher, who uses the momentum of the ball, spins past one, but there on the cover was Christians. Perhaps another long throw. Mogollon is going to give it off. Campbell Fletcher's arms must be tired. It's been in the weight room. The number 9 for Club Ohio.
He doesn't look tired at all. And what I like is that his service goes right to that dangerous area, corner of the 6.
They've been testing throws, each and every one of them, but so far Sporting Wichita have been up to the test. Now Fletcher called for the foul. Fletcher has been on fire in the tournament. Scored at least once in every match thus far. He's got 5 goals in 4 games. As now Sporting Wichita going to go to the bench. Cruz Garcia is going to check in along with Jackson Kendrick. A nosy making way, as well as Paxton Marsh. Double change for Sporting Wichita as we approach the final 5 minutes of normal time at the end of the first half.
Wichita substitution leaving the match. Number 9, Paxton Marsh, and number 7.
Good bit of shielding play there from Glanzer, shoulder to shoulder. He's able to see it out for a throw.
And number 11, Jackson Kendrick.
First time we've had the Academy division on our streams this week. Got 2 Academy finals here today to go along with 2 homegrown finals. The same schedule just about tomorrow with different age groups. Championship weekend at MLS NEXT Cup presented by Allstate. Solomon in traffic. Banda able to touch that off a defender, earn a throw for Club Ohio.
Yeah, that's very good determination there from Banda. And good understanding there, too, that tight to the line, you don't necessarily need to dribble out to keep possession. Sometimes you can just smash it off of the opposing player.
Little flick over the shoulder from Banda. Back to goal is Fletcher. Too many gray shirts in around the number 9. Down the line and kept along the line. Solomon bursting into the attack for Wichita. Pinpoint passing down the sideline, and Sporting Wichita can move into the attacking half. It's the number 9 Fletcher all the way back defensively for Club Ohio. Now will they launch it long from a throw, Wichita? No, it doesn't appear so. Down the line it goes. Battling for it was Jackson Kendrick, fresh on the pitch. The sub ensures that it's another throw-in into his feet. Looking for the return to Raymond's. And Raymond's tug of the shirt. Free kick for Club Ohio. Up it goes from William Olson. Flicked on by Fletcher and cutouts by Jackson Price. Referee tried to play an advantage. Just a tug of the shirt there. Some of the Wichita fans frustrated, but it is a free kick for Club Ohio. Looked like the contact down low was fair enough, but just a little bit of shenanigans up top. Now Preston Connery keeps it ticking over to the near side for Froling. Curling cross. Fletcher looking for the knockdown header. Now Froling perhaps will get onto it. Clever on the take. Mogollon unable to keep it going. Glanzer in front of his sideline. launching it down the line and over the line, throwing for Club Ohio. Bit errant from the throw. Intercepted by Garcia. He's looking for the foul that won't come. And so quickly back onto it, Club Ohio. Fletcher on the turn. And now he's on the run. Looking infield, he finds Mogollon. Mogollon wouldn't quite curl how he hoped.
Yeah, this is a good play between Fletcher and Mogollon. Really like this turn to be able to face up and then get goal side of the defender. Not easy stuff there. Good intelligence, ability, and then to bump it on to Mogollon. He's looking to just rifle that one into the far corner. Club Ohio heating up.
They're back onto it after intercepting from the goal kick. Fletcher towards the near post, and he pulled his hands away there. Rosales had his angles down. Some momentum, though, for Club Ohio as we head towards the final 90 seconds of normal time.
Yes, this is smart goalkeeping in the end for Rosales, but this is very well done here from the number 9 of Club Ohio. He's looking to use the angle of the defender to his advantage. Sometimes that's a shield for the goalkeeper looking for that near post. In the end, why it's good goalkeeping is because Rosales pulls his hands away and doesn't give up a corner kick.
Intelligent goalkeeping at the U15 division. First time round the corner from Watson, and that opens up the space for Banda down the line. There's that man again, Kobe Raymond. Living up to the namesake with some all-defensive performance here. Watson lets it run across the body. Now he'll switch from right to left. He invites Froling into the attack. Froling eyes up, cross floated in. Rosales watches it into his gloves. Spinning off the boots. The punt forward from Rosales intercepted. Banda onto it in a flash. Swing and a miss as he tried to find Mogollon. Intercepted by Hillebush. Hillebush darts around the defender and he draws a free kick right on the cusp of halftime. It will be the match's first yellow for Abram Solorio Rojas. And a free kick in a dangerous spot on the pitch for Club Ohio.
Good ability to turn the corner there. Get goal side of the defender. It's a foul all day, every day. Yellow card as well because the attacker is progressing into a dangerous area of the pitch where he can get in line and either flash it across the face of goal, shoot, or cut back. Now Mogollon stands over this one. A dangerous area. Talked about set pieces throughout the course of this match so far. It's Sporting Wichita that has relied on theirs. Can Club Ohio flip the script and give them a taste of their own medicine?
Rosales organizing the two-man wall. It's Mogollon on the dead ball. Mogollon towards the back post. Good ball in. It took a touch. Both teams, of course, will argue for it. It's a corner kick for Club Ohio. Looked like Jackson Price, the man to get his head to it. Good work from our camera crew. And Mogollon going to go from near side to far side to deliver. Whipping it in with the left. Header away by Ems. Block shot at the edge. Wichita scramble it away. We're into stoppage time. And all of a sudden the break is on for Sporting Wichita.
Trouble.
Spotting the run of Solomon. Solomon looking for the return to Cruz Garcia. Club Ohio getting numbers back in a hurry. Garcia lost the momentum of the move.
That right there is the definition of very good transitional defending for Club Ohio. They look like they were going to be in dire straits there. You can see Wichita is breaking here. That is the initial ball that you were supposed to play. First touch lets them down just a little bit, but again, you can see how many black shirts are able to get themselves back into this play. Very good transitional defending for Club Ohio.
Just seconds remaining here in stoppage time before halftime in this U15 Academy final. Oh, he keeps it on the sideline. Fancy feet from Glanzer. And now he's scythed down. A free kick earned right at the halftime whistle. So an opportunity for Sporting Wichita thanks to Canyon Glanzer and his fantastic feet.
Yeah, and you just hope Glanzer's okay in the end here, but excellent feet down the line. And then does a good job not to use too much hands there. So foul is not called. He's in open field looking to get it to his favorite left foot. That's going to be yellow card every single time as the defender is running downhill in a transitional moment. He's up and at it, standing over the ball, grimacing a little bit in pain. Is Glanzer off your screen? And what he's going to look to do here is use the wall. He's going to go straight to goal. He's not going to pass this one. He's already got one goal to his name on the morning and is going to look to double up his luck here.
So the yellow card for Owen Watson, knew exactly what he was doing, trying to break up that Glanzer solo run forward. Now Glanzer earned the free kick. Should be the last act of the first half. 4 in the wall for Club Ohio.
He'll go around the wall here to look to go straight on goal.
Deep breath, shrug of the shoulders. Up steps Glanzer! Glanzer! A sensational free kick from Canyon Glanzer! The halftime whistle rings out. It's Glanzer at the double, and with the last kick of the first half, he makes it Sporting Wichita 3, Club Ohio 1.
Glanzer just goes around the wall here and into the top corner. Scores the first goal and gets the third here. This is absolute filth. It's intentional as well. He knows exactly where he's going. The ability to whip it around the wall and into the top near corner, you do not see this skill and ability very often around the country, let alone in football in general. Put a circle around this kid right before halftime, puts his team up 3-1. That is the definition of an excellent strike from a dangerous area. Set pieces have put Sporting Wichita up 3-1 here in this first half.
Glorious from Glanzer, the last kick of the first half. Sporting Wichita into the break ahead by 3-1 over Club Ohio as you're watching the U15 Academy Division Final at MLS NEXT Cup presented by Allstate.
My name is Brian Mollado. I play for LAFC 2 and my position is center defensive mid.
For Brian Mollado, wearing the black and gold has been more than a dream. Growing up in Los Angeles, Brian found more than just a club. He found a home.
It means a lot. Growing up here in LA, this is a club that gave me a lot of opportunities, which I'm really grateful for. Not only me, but my family. We're really grateful for this club, and it means a lot to me. You know, just wearing this badge every day, coming into the facilities every day, it just gives you that energy to work hard and just keep on progressing every day.
From the academy to the professional stage, Brian has grown with LAFC, on the field and off of it.
This club changes you a lot. It matures you at a young age for sure. I had a big injury 2 years ago, so I feel like that injury for sure made me more mature outside of the field. And also just the staff here for sure they push you outside of the field to be your better self.
That growth soon turned into recognition. Brian was named to the inaugural MLS Next All-Star Game in 2022.
You play with all the best from MLS Next, so it was a fun game. I had a lot of fun. It just gives you that encouragement to keep on pushing. And, you know, I told myself, you're doing great, but the job is not done. So just keep on pushing.
And in 2023, Mollado achieved a milestone that meant everything, his professional debut.
It meant a lot, not only for me, but for my family. We were very grateful for that opportunity that LAFC gave me. And that only meant one step closer, which was getting to the first team level. So it just motivates you to keep on working. It was a big accomplishment.
As a player, Brian prides himself on keeping things simple, dictating tempo, and doing the work that often goes unnoticed.
The way I would describe my game is, I mean, it's pretty simple. I keep it simple. I don't like to be too flashy. You know, 1-2 touches, I give some, I guess, tempo to the game. If we got to play quick, then we'll play quick. If we got to keep it calm, then we'll play calm.
What I like about Brian is that he's someone that has dealt with adversity. He's been through the injury process and has worked himself back to really good rhythm. He has a vision and really links us up in the midfield position to progress the ball in our possession progression. He's a hard worker and very good professional.
Moyado's journey has also included the honor of representing the U.S. on the international stage.
It was amazing, man. Those are good memories, memories that you never, you know, take for granted. It was great opportunities. It gives you exposure not only from here from LA, but, you know, from all over the world. And it meant a lot for me, you know, just putting that badge on for the first time. It just gives you that energy to, you know, represent your country at the top level and give it your all every game, you know. I feel like just the intensity of these training camps is just so high. Everything is just so intense that you're always at your 100%. Bringing that into this environment back not only helps me, but also helps my teammates.
Through it all, Brian remains grounded, humble, hardworking, and focused on enjoying every step.
St. Louis City SC 3-0 over LAFC in this MLS Next Cup semifinal as they move on to the championship match thanks to a couple moments of magic, but it was LAFC getting the chances in the early stages.
Yeah, and you got to give a lot of credit to the goalkeeper here of St. Louis. He gets a touch on this one because LAFC is looking to find the back of the net early on from good play on that right-hand side.
Cochran denying that chance for Shane Howard, and LAFC nearly into the lead through Nathan Madaresco.
Madaresco looking to find the back of the net as well. Cochran does a very good job to parry this one away from any second bites at the apple for LAFC. When you talk about LAFC, they were very good in creating moments, but who was even better at creating a moment of brilliance is Dueji Nwankwo. Does an excellent job to shift from left to right. Creates this goal off of good press. Peeks up. Look at the intelligence here to go from one side to the next. Makes it very difficult for Vaca to get a block in there, and wrong puts the goalkeeper. Talk about a moment of brilliance. That is intelligence, swag, and ability. When you look at ability, you look at a U.S. international in Stone Marion. He's a center back who puts it in the back of the net. Top bins. This is beautiful. 2-0. St. Louis is cruising, but they're not done yet, Carter.
The two goalkeepers aren't stopping that one. Stone Marion makes it 4 goals in 4 in the tournament from his center back position, and then it was St. Louis adding the 3rd.
Yeah, determination there, patience as well from Kyle Skaggs. Does an excellent job to just stay with this one. A lot of attacking players would give up and then be surprised that the ball bounces into him. He says, hey, this game is absolutely over. We're going straight to the finals. Here they come. St. Louis, they're going to be taking on the Columbus Crew in the finals here in the U19s bracket. This is excellent stuff in entertainment to a very high level.
Atlanta United, no problem here in the U17 homegrown semifinal, 3-0 over Inter Miami. Moving on to the championship, A.J. Ricketts, Kalen Carr, and right away Atlanta United was an attacking mindset. Kai Martinez, the beneficiary of this distribution.
Yeah, it's a great ball in there from Clayvon Burdine, and you can see Martinez begins this play, but he doesn't just stop there. He comes with a late arriving run in the box and then ultimately gets enough on this to trickle it into the back post to put Atlanta United up 1-0 in the first half.
Martinez wasn't done with his contributions. This time, the assist, and Tagbo, the center back. Look at this header.
Oh, it's just perfect header and a lovely ball. We saw Martinez go left a few times. This time just stands it up, feathers it in, and how about this for elevation? So good from Tagbo to get up and redirect it to the far post, and right before halftime, that gave Atlanta United a little bit of breathing room.
Yeah, some altitude on that shot. Tagbo's second goal of the tournament. Some great moments in goal today for J.C. Gonzalez, getting yet another shutout.
Yeah, and Delgado from Inter Miami absolutely crushes this. And how about this for a second save? Almost dives past it, and the reaction to get up off his feet and then track this. How about this? Look at that. With the right leg coming up. What a fantastic save there from Gonzalez.
And for good measure, Atlanta United added one more. Gonzalo Riveras had a couple of almosts in this tournament. This one, he puts through here.
Yeah, you could feel it coming from him. He was getting into good spots in and around the box. Again, Martinez whips it in, and then doesn't work out the first time. Try again, and how about that for technique? Absolutely crushes that to the top corner and puts Atlanta United through to the final 3-0 against Inter Miami.
Welcome back into Zions Bank Stadium halftime. See Sporting Wichita lead 3-1 over Club Ohio U15 Academy's final here at MLS Next Cup presented by Allstate. And it was Sporting Wichita who took the lead. Just about a minute gone, the first set piece, first goal of the game.
Good service to the back post, creates a lot of confusion. Glazers are first to react and smashes it home.
Kenny Lanzer puts Sporting Wichita 1-0 up just about 60 seconds into the match. But it was a good response from Club Ohio. Maybe a bit of fortune as they get a penalty just a couple minutes later.
Yeah, a lot of fortune. That foul is not in the box there. But in the end, Club Ohio does a very good job. Goal scorer opens up his hips, wrong puts the goalkeeper and equalizes.
Oh, and Watson converts from the penalty spot. Sporting Wichita, their first corner. Set pieces leading the way for Wichita. 2-1, they're back in front.
Yeah, score a goal and then send it in off of a corner kick into a dangerous area, and then center back steps up, smashes it home. We've been talking about Glanzer, how difficult it's been for Club Ohio to keep him off the score sheet. Bang! That's right into the top corner. You love that. The ability to whip that around the wall and into the near top corner is very difficult. Degree of difficulty to the absolute nines here. 3-1, Sporting Wichita going into the second half.
Last kick of the first half was that glorious Glanzer golazo as we've switched sides, and it's Sporting Wichita kicking things off for the second frame. Free kick already earned, and a yellow card going to go to Club Ohio's number 9, Campbell Fletcher, as he's trying to ratchet up the intensity for the black and green. He'll take the yellow, barging over the goalkeeper, but maybe a sign of intent from the second half kick for Club Ohio.
And intensity, you always are looking for that coming out of the locker room here. Fletcher, he ended the first half with very good actions here. He was really trying to press the issue, and he's continuing on in that in the second half, goes into the book early. He's not worried about it. Sometimes those are statement yellow cards to show that you're going to make this second half very intense, especially because Club Ohio needs to find their way back into this game down 2 goals.
Coach for Club Ohio did have a yellow card walking off the pitch there at the end of the break, or at the end of the first half into the break. How do they respond? Now down 2 goals as Michael Anozi walks the tightrope, keeps it alive. Now he backtracks. Little stutter step there from Celorio Rojas.
Yeah, I like that a lot there from Rojas.
And he gets
very good ball.
Slips in a useful pass, looking for Garza. Cut out for a throw. Ubram Celorio Rojas. Styling as he dances past the defender. And now Kobe Raymond's gonna trudge forward from the left back position. Into the corner goes the throw for Paxton Marsh. He is a futsal youth international for USA, and he's got quick feet, but he can't get past 2 defenders this time round. Back in his direction it goes. And the corner flag, Marsh is back to the defender, and it's a bit over-eager from the defender. David Basson called for the foul. It's a free kick that's just about a corner kick here for Sporting Wichita.
It's just intelligent to protect the ball as well. And it is a foul, just a little bit overzealous coming through the back of the attacker.
Marsh drew the foul. He's going to take from the near side, whipping it right onto the keeper. And this one's held well by John Kelly. In a hurry to smash the punt forward. That's a good bit of distribution from the goalkeeper, but the gray shirts back. And now as he shields it back to the goalkeeper, that's a barge in the back from the number 7 JC Banda. Just a talking to this time from the referee. Maybe not quite as powerful, the budge. We saw a yellow card awarded to Campbell Fletcher a few minutes ago.
Yeah, I'm completely okay with that. But I do like the distribution from the goalkeeper on the other side there. Club Ohio looking to jumpstart the attack very quickly.
Nosey hands it off for Marsh. Sporting Wichita coach up to try and have his team pin Club Ohio towards the corner here after the 2 players not quite on the same wavelength down the near side. Basong up the line. Banda goes down. Anozi onto it. And it is tackled off the Wichita man. Blind gets the decision he wanted for Club Ohio. Olsen handing it off for Conry. Championship Saturday here at MLS Next Cup, presented by Allstate. Of course, there will be a European champion crowned today as well. Champions League final. These 2 sides trying to be champions of the U15 Academy Division at MLS Next Cup. Spoiler alert for anyone who's taping the final. As we've been told, Arsenal lead early on over Paris Saint-Germain. This one definitely has a championship feel to it out on the turf at Zions Bank Stadium. Song able to dart around a defender He's frustrated as he ran out of room along the near side. He smashed it away. The referee having a word with David Bassong. No more, says the center official. No more time wasting. But of course, Club Ohio not in the business of wasting time as they trail 3-1. Brought in by Hillebush. Claudio Rojas looking for the out ball for the man who's the man of the hour so far, Kenyon Glanzer. Mogollon stretches for Claudio Rojas. Puts his body in front and earns a free kick for Sporting Wichita. Already 6 minutes gone by in this second half.
Trouble here.
And Ozzy astute to let that run across. And now he cuts it back against the defender. He's looking for the switch and he finds it. Ian Campbell is into the match. He spins round. He'll look back towards Glanzer. Glanzer tackled away. Picked up by Christians, who gets across into the area. Header up into the sky. And onto it was Bryant Garza. That was so inviting as it floated down from on high. And Garza there to sky it over the bar.
Sporting Wichita doing what they've done throughout most of this match, putting in good service from wide areas to create confusion. And a second bite at the apple there. He's very unfortunate not to find the back of the net.
Long punt forward, Fletcher bouncing ball, and it bounces away from him, in part due to the defense from Brody Ems. Chested down by Watson. Nosey can't get him from tracking back defensively. It's just not on the same wavelength there. Does rattle off the corner flag, so an opportunity for Club Ohio to press and try and pin Sporting Wichita into their own corner. Bright first touch from Campbell. Can he get the run on Mogollon?
It's a good matchup there.
Good defensive work from the number 10 as he sticks to his task. Little toe poke away is given away by Celorio Rojas. Now Olsen smashes it forward. Second ball there to be won. Onto it is Banda for Club Ohio. He steps behind the would-be challenge, but then steps in to a foul of his own.
I like the determination from Banda. He doesn't give up on plays. He just runs through them. He had the opportunity to go down easy, but he said, no, I'm going to try to do this the hard way, charge through it.
Center circle, spinning back into the attack. Garza for Wichita. Garza. Oh, he tried to fly that in behind for Nosey, who's back onto it for Sporting Wichita. He spots the space on the far side. Campbell for Glanzer. Campbell strong as he holds it up with his back to goal. And into feet for Campbell once again. Holding off the defender, little chip towards the far side. Glanzer keeps it in along the sideline. Glanzer still. Patient build up here from Sporting Wichita. Threaded through and they might profit. Nosey in behind for Raymond. Raymond ducks inside the first challenge. Last man back, Olsen able to tackle it away. Garza onto the loose ball for Wichita. Pressure building from Sporting Wichita. Garza looking for the curler. Wouldn't duck underneath the crossbar. 10 minutes gone in the second half. Good stretch of play there for Sporting Wichita, who lead 3-1.
Substitution for Club Ohio.
James McCurgan going to check back in for Club Ohio as he will replace Matthew Blind.
Entering the match, number 29, James McCurgan.
Teams from around the country converging on Utah this past week after such a long, arduous road to get here to MLS Next Cup presented by Allstate. We've got, as you mentioned, Jaleel, a Midwest showdown here in the championship match at the U15 Academy level.
And it's personified the Midwest spirit. It's been industrious, skillful, chippy determination on both sides of the line. There's been intelligence shown too from both sides. Good game understanding. I really like this final matchup here.
As the long-range free kick is rasped into the area by Ems.
Yes, Wichita is up in this game 3-1, but Club Ohio is not bowing down and bowing out by any stretch of the imagination.
Fletcher onto the loose ball. Ems in the way. His clearance blocked. Banda couldn't locate where that spinning ball was headed. Garza, that's clever. Faking inside, and now he heads up the line. He finds a good ball into the feet of Marsh. Marsh looking for Enosi. Enosi winning the 50-50. Enosi gets the shot away, but it's a daisy burner. And it's an easy save for Kelly. All started from the work by Bryant Garza.
Yeah, very well done from Garza, but that ball into the pocket just opens the fields up. Enosi stays with this one and is rewarded for his determination, just looking to get toward the vertices there and get a good strike on goal, and they continue on their attack. Here comes Enosi again.
Garza doing his thing in the center of the park once again. Enosi running out of steam. And Olsen able to get it clear along with the help of Basson. Foul from Banda. They're starting to tot up, and that's what the referee is indicating. Persistent infringement. Yellow card for J.C. Banda.
Yellow card caution, Club Ohio, number 7.
Reminder, this is the first of our 4 championship finals on this championship Saturday at MLS Next Cup, presented by Allstate. Stay with the U15s, but move to the homegrown division. Next up, City SC San Diego against Cedar Stars Academy Bergen. The sun's starting to peek through the clouds a bit here.
Hey, that's exactly what we want. The day is opening up a little bit, and will the second half open up a little bit as well? Because you have Sporting Wichita that's doing a good job to pretty much control this second half, but the game is gridlocked as far as, attacking chances are concerned. Ohio's looking to open it up.
Mogollon gets stuck into the challenge. Looking for the Cruyff turn. He splits 2 defenders. Into the area it goes. Just running out of ideas there really was McCurgan, as Sporting Wichita were able to get defenders back in a hurry. He's in all types of space on the left. He's picked out well from the restart. Trying to drift past the defender, Basong having none of it.
Yeah, that's an excellent tackle there from Basong. Just gets his angle right first and foremost, and then he's ready to run with the nose. He gets the challenge in when the opportunity presents itself. That matchup is going to continue to prove crucial in this match because Enozi's looking to find himself on the score sheet. He's been itching, clawing to get down toward the end line or to cut it back in to be able to try to hit a strike, as that position is very dangerous. And as an inverted winger, you have a lot of opportunity to create cutting inside.
Garza bringing it back for Campbell. Bides his time before he slides it over to Christians. Stops on a dime to slip it to Celorio Rojas in the center circle. Watson there, importantly for Club Ohio, and the slide leads to a foul. Garza, the guilty party. Free kick for the Ohioans. Kelly launching long from the restarts. Skewed from the clearance by Price. The chase is on, and Christians just taking the safe route there to put it into touch and allow for Wichita to get back. Hour gone in this final. 3-1 Sporting Wichita lead, as they have done since the last kick of the first half. A free kick stunner that gave them that little bit of cushion into this second half.
Banger into the top corner with swerve and swag.
Fletcher trying to find Mogollon. Up it goes towards Marsh. He couldn't bring it under his control. Onto it is Hillebush. He's fouled. Free kick for Club Ohio. This is about the same position that Sporting Wichita scored the opener way back in the first minute. And interestingly, they're going to have the big man, William Olsen. He's been the target on the long throws, but he's going to be the player to send in the service from this dead ball. Just about everybody else forward in the black and green. Line held on the edge of the 18 by Wichita. It's a chip to the edge of the area, and that's under hit. Intercepted by Celorio Rojas. Had his heels clipped from behind. Foul committed by Elias Froling. Disappointment there for Club Ohio. Couldn't really get any testing service in, as they had pumped bodies forward for the dead ball scenario. Jackson Price, scorer of the second. Disguised his pass well. Tough hop as it ricochets off the knees of Christians. And then as he tried to recover, he'll be called for the foul. Speaking with the Wichita coaching staff, they said this group hasn't lost in the regular season in a couple of years. They were fully expecting this bunch of young men to get through to the final, but said they have faced adversity on their way, and they were hoping that would serve them well in the championship match here today. Three victories by a single goal and a victory by penalties in their 4 matches in the knockout round tournament here at MLS NEXT Cup. They're back defensively as John Kelly's going to lump it long, and it's well wide in the end. Meanwhile, Club Ohio have 2 teams into the final here today in the Academy Division. The U16s will be taken to the pitch later on this afternoon, as they will take on SGA. They're anticipating a move up to the homegrown division next year. They were hoping to make the change, and they feel their performance at this tournament has vindicated that jump up to the homegrown division for next season. They've got work to do here in the second half. Still down by the 2 goals they trailed at the break. Song earning a throw. Might this be the first long throw of the second half for Club Ohio? Opportunity for Campbell Fletcher to flex the guns once again. They've been looking for that throw to the near post, trying to get a knock on from William Olsen. He'll take up his position at the front stick once again. He's got a defender in front and behind in gray. It's up towards Olsen. It's over the head, still loose inside the area. Goalkeeper tried to pounce on it. Unable to do so, but it comes off Club Ohio last, and a puff of the cheeks there for Sporting Wichita, just about escaping danger.
Long throw here from Club Ohio. Again, we've seen it many times where they try to aim for that corner of the 6-yard box to just create confusion. First Ohio attacking player looking to either get first to it. What I like about how they bring numbers forward there on those long throw-ins is that if you're not very sure and clearing your line is going to create problems for you.
It is a new goalkeeper in for this second half for Sporting Wichita, Russ Farricher, on to replace Keanu Rosales. We might see Rosales out on the pitch. He's been a versatile player throughout the tournament for Sporting Wichita. And an opportunity for another goalkeeper to play in the final, as they use the entirety of their team in this championship match. Side out of Kansas. Watson intercepting. Watson looks for goal and drags it well wide. They are missing their normal starting striker, Sporting Wichita. Parker Vieira having to watch on. Unfortunately, he blew out his knee at a track meet the week before they were due to travel to Utah. That's part of that adversity that Sporting Wichita have dealt with here at MLS Next Cup. You have to feel for the young man. His teammates responding well thus far.
Go David! Go David!
Bryant Garza, a walking pace to bring it to the near side for Anozi. Spinning back along the sideline. He does keep it in play. Marsh is going to chase. Olsen going to shield it out.
Smart defending there from Olsen.
As you'd expect, Sporting Wichita not in a hurry to press the back line. Looking for an inroad down the right. That's strength from Basong. And now the black and green can move into the attacking half. Forward it goes from Froling. Second ball won by Wichita. And there's Zanozi. Basong has to race back into his position. Anozi finding the switch to the far side. Glanzer loves to take defenders one-on-one. He's looking for the run of Anozi, and well, Basong did get back defensively.
Yeah, that's very good defending there. Don't get back goal side. You're gonna find yourself in a lot of trouble there because Glanzer was looking to just feather a ball into Anozi's run.
Had been pressed high in the attack. The fullback couldn't change a possession, and he had to get on his bike.
Yep.
Good duel this.
Yeah, very good duel there. Club Ohio central midfielder does a good job to fan out to the right-hand side to be able to make that defensive challenge. It's very good stuff there.
It's been difficult stopping Bryant Garza in this half, but that's exactly what Owen Watson did. It's the header from Garza, and now it falls to Fletcher. Able to smuggle it beyond Price only for a moment. Recovery challenge from Jackson Price. McCurgan. Banda. Nice drag back to turn past the defender. Banda keeps it alive. He'll slide it over for Hillebush. Hillebush takes aim. Finds the fence. Goal kick to come for Sporting Wichita. Played off Glanzer by Froling, and it's a throw in now for Club Ohio. Chop back to the edge. In the way was Raymond. 50-50 won by Glanzer, and he'll just smash it away from the defensive half. Olsen takes over from the goalkeeper. 70 minutes gone, 20 minutes plus stoppage time remaining for Ohio to try and find a way back into the match. Conry dribbling through the center circle. Right into the feet of the defender, Ian Campbell. And Garza now with a bit of momentum. Only 2 up. It's him and Enosi. He finds Enosi. Enosi handing it off. Marsh on the edge of the box. Shoulder to shoulder, says the referee. Getting back was Froling for Club Ohio. Banda outside of the boots, too heavy. He was in a rush to defend after giving it away, and he does put it out for the throw. Banda. Kobe Raymonds. Got a few Kobe's at the tournaments this week. Now as Club Ohio defend well along the near side. Raymond's in the way once again. High into the morning sky. Little flick over the shoulder. That's inventive from Mogollon. No nonsense defending from Christians. And now Campbell has his eyes up as he makes his way into the attack. Looking for the change of pace.
That's well done. Very well done.
Frustration from Hillebush, but the referee in a good position to see that as a foul. Free kick to come for Sporting Wichita. It's Ian Campbell that was just carrying it down the right-hand side for the Kansas side.
Yeah, Campbell does a good job as he looks up, peeks over his left shoulder, realizes that Enosi or Glazer aren't in the attacking area for him to be able to whip it in, pulls it around, draws a foul. Club Ohio goes to the bench.
Leaving the match, number 17, Besong David.
David Besong and William Olsen going to be withdrawn as Hayden Sharuzi and Jackson Rogers checking in for Club Ohio. A set piece for Sporting Wichita. They've got 3 goals from 3 different sorts of set pieces.
Glanzer just going to look to put this one again in a dangerous area. The in-swinger will come in. He'll look to put it in between the penalty PK spot and that 6-yard box where goalkeeper isn't quite sure if he should come out. Attacking players are facing the goal where they have the advantage and the defenders are in a disadvantage as they're backtracking.
Well, they leave 3 back here, not really sending numbers forward. Sporting Wichita. It is Glanzer as he whips it in. And a recovery there from Kelly to deny the hat trick for Canyon Glanzer.
Good goalkeeping in the end. Kelly reshuffles his feet towards his left and is able to keep that one in safe hands.
Pass left a bit short. Pouncing on it in a flash was Garza. Fortunate for Club Ohio. Jackson Rogers back onto it, and he finds the ball inside space for Watson to turn. Watson looking for Mogollon. There's an overlap coming. Didn't wait to see how it would develop, trying to find Fletcher. Campbell stretching those long legs. Jackson Price confident on the ball. Now it's turned over. Christians gives it away. Fletcher scoop over the top. It bounces towards Banda. Banda smashing on the half volley, sends it wide. Let's take a look at the free kick opportunity from a moment ago for Wichita.
Glanzer just looking to go for dangerous area. It's unclear if he's going intentionally straight on goal or waiting for somebody on his team to crash onto it, but in the end, Kelly does a good job to shuffle back over to his left and keep that one in sure hands.
We move into the final quarter hour. 15 minutes remaining for Club Ohio to fight their way back in. A drag back through traffic from Marsh, and he's dragged to the ground. Owen Watson's on a yellow card. This could be trouble for Club Ohio.
Doesn't look like the referee's going to go into his pocket to put Watson out of this game by giving him a second yellow. And I like this management of the game from the referee. He says no more, has a talking to the player. There's 15 minutes here left in this game, and I like it when referees allow the players to play. If he does not have a yellow card to his name, he's going into the book for sure. Watson has been breaking up a lot of plays there, but he's living by a lifeline there. The referee says, hey, I'm doing you a solid, so do me one as well.
On his last life now. That was fabulous footwork from Paxton Marsh to drag that back through the double team. Ensuing free kick sent in a touch. Throw in for Club Ohio. Sporting Wichita looking difficult to break down in this second half. And they'll argue they've been difficult to break down all match long. The one goal coming from a penalty that was a foul actually outside the area. Fighting for it, Jackson Rogers along with a nosy. Good leap from Raymond. Garza gives it away. Intercepted by Hillebush. Rogers threw a foul. And now Watson keeps it ticking to the far side. Tough hop off the first touch as it goes away from Sharuzi and out for a throw to Wichita. Already turned over. Bando lets it run across his body. Raymond times it well, sliding in, and he'll continue hoping for the hop off the corner flag.
Yeah, habitual defender is Raymond. He's not going to let any attacker, whether it's one with a lot of ability and prowess as Banda or Fletcher, to be able to turn or have any joy down his left side.
Adia Solomon going to check back in for Bryant Garza. He was lively off the bench in the first half.
I like what I've seen from both of them. Solomon coming into this match. Garza did a very good job with the minutes that he's played.
Corner kick into the top of the six, headed clear. And again, it bounced up invitingly, but Preston Connery gets underneath. Watson, the only one underneath, guides his header forward. Touch away from Campbell, throwing to come for Club Ohio. Fletcher, little scoop back to the top of the box. Good ball, good defending. The gray shirts converge and block away the shots. Solomon can't keep it in play. Looked like it might open up for Ohio after that little scoop back from Fletcher. And Price gonna walk that over the end line as the seconds are ticking away from Club Ohio in this U15 Academy Final MLS Next Cup presented by Allstate. Marsh still full of energy, getting there ahead of Banda. No foul in the eyes of the referee. Banda over dribbles, and he's going to be called for the foul. Got a couple players already on a yellow that are walking that fine line now. Club Ohio, J.C. Banda, just a bit of an over dribble, and now he'll get the talking to from the referee. Watson again underneath the clearance attempt. Quick handoff from the coaching staff. Throw launched down the line by Rogers. Fletcher does well against the first defender. Fletcher in the corner. Kept in along the sideline. Kobe Raymond. Well, he escapes the defense. Can't find the out ball to Solomons. How about that from Kobe Raymond?
Yeah, good footwork from Raymond.
Price communicating was Brody Ems. Two center backs combined to see to the danger this time round. Second ball is Marsh onto it. Across came Rogers. Throw in for Sporting Wichita.
They'll take their time here. They're in full control of this match. Up 3-1. Getting the scoring pretty much taken care of early on in this game here. The first half is where they found a lot of joy. Looking for another here.
Solomon getting into the area, crunching into the challenge, and that's good defending from Connery. Wichita really making it difficult for Club Ohio to string dangerous passes together. Celorio Rojas in the way. It falls to Watson. He does spin past Marsh, but he can't gain any ground. He has to backtrack. Back it goes to Watson. Turning, he finds Hillebush.
Watch that line! Out wide! Standing, watch that line!
Mogollon try to let it run. Christian's in the way.
Good idea from Club Ohio and even better defending from Wichita. And an excellent switch of play.
Plenty of room down the near side. Raymond is off to the races on the overlap. Onozi just a little bit lackadaisical. Important challenge put in by Owen Watson to win it back for the black and green. Now it's with Fletcher. Celorio Rojas winning the challenge. Marsh finds a good out ball, taken in well off the thigh by Solomon as he cuts around the defender. Solomon on the edge of the area. Solomon cuts past the second. Solomon! Firing in towards the near post. He fires it wide. Sporting Wichita dangerous on the counter.
Exactly why Solomon is subbed into this game. He's able to affect it for the positive for his side. Gets toward the wide area, but then cuts back in intelligently and is looking for that near post against the grain with his left foot. Very good attacking there to be able to take on about 4 defenders, shift them side to side, and get a crucial shot off.
Owen Jaruta is going to check in. He will replace James McCurgan. Urgency needed for Club Ohio.
29, James McCurgan. Entering the match, number 8, Owen Jaruta.
And it goes from the throw. That's nicely done by Hillebush, but he just bit off a bit more than he could chew. Now it's with Watson again. Watson sliding into the near side. Rogers fires across away. Oh, it's smashed home. Club Ohio still in it. Campbell Fletcher. He's on fire in the tournament. He's scored now in all 5 games for Club Ohio, and he pulls one back to make it 3-2.
Good patience from Watson to just slide this out to the right side. Put it in a dangerous area, and a dangerous player will bury that. Again, patience to the top of the box to just shade this wide, and then good service. I really like how Bondo dummies this one, allows it to get to Fletcher, and Fletcher just rifles that one home. 3-2 here. We got a game on our hands in the final, and that is an excellent finish there.
Another Fletcher finish. He just got called for a foul from the restart in the center circle. 6 goals in 5 games. He's scored in every match. He scored a 90th minute winner in the quarterfinals. He's got another late goal as we are moving towards the final 5 minutes, and he sets up a grandstand finale in this U15 Academy Championship match. Well, that ratchets up the intensity out on the turf here at Zions Bank Stadium.
It really does, because now there's life, there's hope, there's belief for Club Ohio. They're going to throw the kitchen sink at this one here. There's still time, though. About 5 minutes left in regulation. There will be a solid amount of stoppage time as well. They've been relying on these long throw-ins. Let's see if they can convert here.
Fletcher flexing the guns once again, chucks towards the near post, up into the sky from Sharuzzi. Goalkeeper got 2 fists to the punch. Smashed away by the last defender. Marsh into the stands. And all of a sudden, maybe a little nerves for Sporting Wichita as they were cruising in this second half.
Of course, that's what happens anytime you're up by 2 goals. You give up one, you know that you still have the control of the match as far as the score sheet is concerned, but the mental battle is shifted into the tides of the other team. Because what's going on in the minds of all the Sporting Wichita players and the coaching staff is, okay, we don't want to give this up. We don't want to allow Club Ohio to have the full comeback. Wichita going to the benches here to try to finish this one out.
Nosey brought off, Jackson Kendrick brought on to try and see out this late lead for Sporting Wichita. Watson becoming more involved. Showed a bit too much on the pass. Raymond, he's been everywhere for Sporting Wichita.
He really has been, and that's a crucial intervention. Takes up a very good angle to be able to get there first.
Celorio Rojas reaching behind to cut out that ball over the top. Throw in once again. Jackson Rogers fakes down the line looking for Watson, and that's good alertness shown by Solomon. Kendrick can't keep it. Tackle by Campbell falls to Club Ohio. Mogollon, first time layoff. Up, back, and through. Down the far side is Sharuzzi. Momentum tinted black and green. Hillebush. Down he goes. Away goes the ball from the Sporting Wichita defense. Strength from Price. Watson strong in the challenge, stronger in the challenge.
It's well done there from Watson. Needs to make sure that Wichita isn't able to break free there, because if Wichita finds the back of the net one more time, this game is over. But there's everything still left to play for.
Into the final 2 minutes. They're going to send everybody forward into the area ahead of this free kick. John Kelly steps into the attacking half to deliver. The goalkeeper sends it up. That's a good ball in. Reading it well was Jackson Price. Ambitious from Mogollon from a tight angle. It's in the touch. Goal kick for Sporting Wichita. Aiden Sharuzzi underneath it. Midfield has just about disappeared for Sporting Wichita at the moment. Everybody back defensively as we're into the 90th minute. Into Feets, smashing away, but it falls to Fletcher. He tries to lay it off. Intercepting, importantly, was Glanzer. He'll take his time. He'll touch it off the defender, Hillebush. And Sporting Wichita will prepare another substitution. It'll be Cruz Garcia, fresh legs on. They try and hold on to the late lead. Paxton Marsh has run himself into the turf. He will be the man withdrawn for that latest substitution. Cruz Garcia on as we're into the final seconds of normal time. Celorio Rojas splitting the double team, but it's back again with the black and green. Looking long towards Fletcher. Underneath it is Ems for Wichita. on the bounce. Raymond doesn't quite get it clear. We're into stoppage time at the end of the 90. 3 minutes of stoppage time for Ohio to find an equalizer. Rogers lofting it in.
Oh.
Goalkeeper gave a shout. Perhaps that's good defending to ignore it. Again, the service in from the near side. Again, it's Wichita underneath. This time it was Campbell. Solomon turning, flicking it to the near side. Nice touch around the defender, and that'll be a second yellow card. Owen Watson sent off. A red card in stoppage time. Club Ohio down to 10 men. He had his final warning. He had made good use of his second lease on life, but that's clever from Jackson Kendrick to draw the foul and that second yellow card.
Kendrick, the substitute, does a good job to just push this one away from the oncoming challenge of Watson. Watson knows that it's an open field challenge. Second yellow card, unfortunate for the young man. He has to make way via red. He had a very strong performance. He's put into a lot of difficult situations. Having to defend as a central midfielder, fading out primarily to the right-hand side to put in a lot of challenges, and has to make way.
Tug of the shirts from Jackson Rogers. He might get the yellow for the kick away, a little bit of petulance.
Yep.
And it's a yellow card for Jackson Rogers, the short-handed Club Ohio. Running out of time. Sporting Wichita doing their best to kill off the match. Glanzer gets it in from the short free kick. Referee spotted the deflection. Wichita furious with the decision. Maybe a bit of fortune here for Club Ohio. Can the 10 men find one final chance? Goalkeeper's outside his area. Solomon does well reading the situation. He charges forward. It's skewed off the shin of Campbell. Smash forward. They're asking for the goalkeeper to come and claim. And it does bounce into the gloves of Ferricher. Referee counting off the seconds. Ferricher well aware. He's going to punt it forward. He's put it in the touch. Just seconds remaining in stoppage time for Club Ohio. Campbell Fletcher. Well, he's got a long throw. It's a long way to get it into the area from here.
He's going to go for it.
Stretching that back as he leans forward and does get it into the area. It's Wichita underneath for the header. Back out for a throw. A minimum of 3. We're past that minimum. Final few seconds for Club Ohio. Chucked into the box. Headed away by Glanzer. Mogollon waiting for it to drop. Mogollon gets a shot away. Bouncing into the goalkeeper Ferricher. Check of the watch from the referee. Sporting Wichita, champions at MLS NEXT Cup. It's Wichita joy. It's Club Ohio despair. Sporting Wichita hold on as they are the 2026 MLS NEXT Cup U15 Academy champions. Club Ohio fought their way back into it. They gave themselves a chance with that late goal. But it's forlorn faces for the black and green. It's smiles all around for the gray shirts of Sporting Wichita as they come to Utah and run through the competition to become champions at the U15 Academy Division. Let's take a look at the man of the match. Who else could it be?
And nobody else other than Damian Glanzer. I love what I saw from this young man. Starts the goal, scoring off via a tap in at the back post, but that finish right there to curl it around the wall and into the top corner is the game-winning opportunity here. He's a top player here. He's very, very happy to be able to take his side into the finals and most importantly, get that
ever elusive championship. Very well done to this young man and very well done to Sporting Wichita.
He was involved in all 3 goals. He was there to tap over the line after a minute gone to give Sporting Wichita that early lead. It was his corner kick delivery that eventually was scrambled across for the second, and that third, one of the goals of the tournament. Glanzer curling it into the top corner for the eventual match winner. As we take a look at the upcoming matches on this championship Saturday, MLS Next Cup presented by Allstate. You'll want to stay tuned. We know you're not going anywhere. Next up at noon local time, we'll move to the homegrown division in the U15 level, as it will be City SC San Diego against CSA Bergen, Cedar Stars Academy Bergen. Then back to the Academy division for that U16 final before it wraps up later on today with the 4th of our 4 championship matches on this Super Saturday here at Zions Bank Stadium. Sporting Wichita 3-2 over Club Ohio in the U15 Academy Championship match. And they're in a hurry, Jalil, to get these new championship shirts on. They're swagged out with the hats. Sporting Wichita enjoying these championship moments as you would expect. (3-2), a 5-goal thriller in the final in the U15 Academy Division at MLS Next Cup presented by Allstate. Sporting Wichita, the champions over Club Ohio. We'll take a look at the full-time highlights. Wichita off and running, just about a minute gone into the match.
Confusion in the 6-yard box for everybody except for one player, and it's at the right-hand side of your screen, Canyon Glanzer. We're going to be talking about him throughout the course of these highlights, but he gets it on and cracking early on in this match.
Bodies flying, and he slips through to tap it over the line. 1-0, just about a minute gone, but only a few minutes later, Club Ohio earning a penalty through the work of Magayon.
And then Watson steps up, looks at the goalkeeper, wrong foots him, opens up his hips, and says, okay, this is going to be a difficult match early on here. We are 1-1, level, let's go.
Then Sporting Wichita moved back in front from a corner.
Service into the 6-yard box right on the goalkeeper's head has been the name of the game for Wichita, and they double up on their luck with the tap-in right in front of the goal.
They were looking for a foul that wasn't given, and then right on the cusp of halftime, it was Canyon Glanzer earning a free kick. Canyon Glanzer,
yes,
scoring in style.
Is a finish that he is going to remember. I'm going to remember for a really long time, because the ability to go around the wall and into the top corner, the degree of difficulty is extremely high. We're going to keep going, Carter.
That was the last kick of the first half. 3-1 Sporting Wichita in front. And it was cagey in the second half, but 5 minutes from full time, Club Ohio pulled one back.
Yeah, I really like this here. Watson, he fades this out to the right-hand side, service into that wide area, but the ability to bang this one home, Fletcher does a very good job. And now, Carter, take us away.
Club Ohio made it a grandstand finish, but Sporting Wichita, hold on. It's Sporting Wichita 3-2, winners in the final, champions at MLS Next Cup. welcome back into Zions Bank Stadium as we're wrapping up an exciting U15 Academy Division Final at MLS Next Cup presented by Allstate. A 5-goal thriller. Sporting Wichita crowned champions as we get to tune in for these wonderful moments for the team from Wichita. Jalil and Anibaba, these kids have been working all year long. It's the end of a long journey. We're just seeing kind of the final few games of what has been a 2025-2026 fabulous campaign for Sporting Wichita, and now they get to enjoy the fruits of their labor.
Yeah, they really do, and they deserved it. They played very well throughout the course of this tournament, and most specifically here in the finals. They did a very good job relying on set pieces primarily to get themselves in good goal-scoring opportunities, but the way that they managed this game out was excellent, and they are very happy to get themselves here as champions.
And now we'll hear from Luis Robles, overseeing the awards ceremony here at MLS Next Cup presented by Allstate.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us on this beautiful Saturday morning for the first ever MLS Next Academy Division Championship match. We had a thrilling game, and we want to say thank you to both clubs for not only participating, but being a part of the inaugural year of the MLS Next Academy Division. Let's give a round of applause to our players. So what we'll do for our program is we'll do the individual award winners. We have 3 awards. The first will be the top scorer for the event. The second will be the best defensive player. And then the third will be our MVP presented by Adidas. After that, we'll recognize our fine officiating crew on the job that they've done not only in the final, but the entire event. And then lastly, we'll present the medals. So let's kick off with the individual awards. The very first, the top scorer for the under-15 MLS Next Academy Division from Club Ohio, Campbell Fletcher. Let's give it up one more time for Campbell Fletcher. Congratulations. And our next award is the Best Defensive Player of the event, also from Club Ohio, goalkeeper John Kelly. And our last individual award is the MVP presented by Adidas for the U15 MLS Next Academy Division from Sporting Wichita. We have Kanya Glancer. Let's give it one more time. Round of applause for our individual award winners. Of course, so much of the competition has to do with the players and the coaches, the lead up to the competition. We had two incredible clubs joining us for this first year as they were a part of what was a great final. But for any soccer match to take place, we have to have the officials. Our group of officials have had an incredible event, and because of their performance throughout the event, which is rated by the coaches and referee coaches, they are awarded with the final, and they did an excellent job today. Again, let's give a round of applause for our officials. Let's give it up one more time for our officiating crew. There's a lot of work that went into the season in order for us to launch the Academy Division, and part of that work was also finding the right clubs. And I want to give a special thanks to Club Ohio and to Sporting Wichita for being a part of this inaugural season and also our inaugural U15 championship match. Club Ohio, you had a great tournament. You continue to represent well. We look forward to seeing all that you have to do in both divisions next season, so congratulations. And so this year, our U15 Academy Division runner-up, we have Club Ohio.
Always get tall guys in the back, short guys up front. Short kings up front. Yeah. Short kings up front. I like that. Joel, get in front, buddy. Luca in front. Esteban in front, buddy. Oh, you want to get in there? No. All right, who goes first? It's not about me. It's about you guys. 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Let's give it up one more time for Club Ohio. And for the last part of our program, and definitely not the least part, congratulations Sporting Wichita on a great run, and congratulations on being our U15 MLS NEXT Academy Division champions. Let's give it up for Sporting Wichita.
Congratulations to Sporting Wichita as they win the first ever final at the Academy Division level. 3-2 in a thriller on this championship Saturday. Sporting Wichita champions at MLS Next Cup, presented by Allstate. This copyrighted broadcast of the 2026 MLS Next Cup may not be retransmitted, reproduced, or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Player Development, LLC.